Okay, start out part 3. I left you in the middle of the flower. Bad me, right? And for me it's just gone seconds. Once this is all uploaded, it should have been for you too, so because I want to release them at one time, but we'll see, because this is just the first tag I'm making, because I have a intention of making a tag for each and every single shabby chic style, so, and talk about it, you know. And there's actually one type of style I'm not very comfortable with, because I've done it but I haven't showed it, and I only done it once. It went okay, but that's the girly grunge. But it's, you know, it's not a big deal, because you just distress things not just with inks, you do it with gesso, and you use often black accents instead of whites. Well, you usually do that, and it's much more rougher in texture. So, and you can put in like weird things like cheap pieces from computers and so on too, in addition to the prettiness. So I don't know, that's gonna be a challenge for me, but I'm welcoming it. But I have to get these tags done pretty soon, because I need to start working on a rather big project I have in mind. So and I need to get all that uploaded during September for all of your sakes. I'm not saying more. I'm not sure if I'm able to do it. But one thing is sure, I need to get hold of Tim Holt's new Christmas paper line for it. The red, white and black one, which I think is so stinking cool. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And I love the map there, you know, over the North Pole and everything. You know Santa lives in Norway, right? He doesn't live in the North Pole. And our Santas are pretty different from yours, really. Yeah, they're like little people, not big man with a big belly. It's like more like, you know, like the kid movie Loners. Remember that one? Kind of like that, but they're bigger. They're like, say a Norwegian Santa is like 1 yard. Say it's like 1 yard, 1.5 yard tall, and it have a knitted sweater on and a beard, if the man, and a little red top knitted hat, and he lives in the stable for the animals, and used to be like it's a folklore myth really thingy, kept the animals, took care of them really, and somehow this Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas thingy have mixed in, so there's really like a big mix of everything here right now. It's okay. Okay, my glasses is so acting up on me that I need new glasses. They're falling off. I think I'll do just one layer at the one time, and let's see. And I can layer this one on top here. See, I got to use it. Just a little bit of lace. And I'm putting lace where I know it's gonna hit a touch. There's no point in putting a lot of lace in there, because all you're doing then is making it more compressed and so on. And now I have built it up, so I'm putting on another lace layer of this. I have enough. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna stop the camera while I'm doing that, because you just saw me do one layer, so it's no need to make the video more long than needed. Okay, I have gotten the flower down there, And now I pulled out goodies here. I think I pulled out flower centers. Real deal. But they are new. And it's fitting perfectly there, but I want to have some fibers around it. I could use eyelet, or I could use this leftovers. Rosanne did a flower tutorial just doing this the other day. Then I think I like the eyelet better. I'm using hot glue on the flower centers, even though this is metal, but it's not dangly. It will stick. Just use a good amount of glue to make sure it's there. There's the main flower all done. And I think I stopped the part, well, this is part 3 I think, with that, and we can go on embellishing the last parts in the part 4. See ya! Okay, part 4. As I pull out yummy goodness here, I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's see, I got so much stuff here now, it's like ridiculous, as per usual. I got these the other day in a thrift store, and of course I saw the value of them as sprays. And sprays is something I have very little of because it's so expensive. And as long as I know I can make my own, I want to have the clear ones. It's a little bit more posh. These pearls are a little bit dull in the colors. I don't want to use them. My plier is starting to get old. I need new ones. And it's acting up completely. I think one of my bad scissors is better. Yeah. Ridiculous. Alright. Is that enough? Think so. Okay, and then I have these flowers, which I got them in my store. Now this here is sticking out too much. Actually, I take it off really. And this here, it have the right look, so I think I want to use that. It's kind of a cool thingy. Older one, see? A little crooked too. You know? And I have more of those. Let's see. Oh, these ones have darker colors. Okay. They are a lot darker and they're actually different. I didn't see that. Oh, here's a similar one. I think I only need 2, so that's okay. Not using those. Here's the same. And look at these. Isn't that awesome? It's a good find. This is small mirrors. Cool. Cool beans. And let's see, I want to make a spray going up there and something more down here. I think this have a good placement. And then I need one there, or I like that there. My trusty old, good old E6000, but it's getting a bit messy, so I need to just cut off some glue here. Good golly. Ah, there. Whew. That was försiktigt rätt. Alright. So pretty. Okay. One drop of glue, E6000, and one drop of hot glue, because it makes it stick immediately, and it makes it stick for a long time. Right? I think that's a perfect position. These are so cool. Look at that. Really vintage looking. Like that position. That should perfect. Okay. Right. All the sprays. Where have I put the big one? Oh, these are kind of cool. I swear I cut off a bigger piece. Okay, it's lost in space. You know what? I think these are a little bit too messy for me. They're too dainty looking. I don't know. It's just something about them that they're too... You know what, guys? I'm gonna... Yeah. Exactly. It's not actually the most ugly piece. And if I do like that, and I do one taller, I need to put that down there. Or should I? That was a bit quick cutting there. I Could dangle one piece down there. I want to do like this. Whoop. Oh, come on. These trims you find on eBay, and they are not cheap, unfortunately, but this one I was super lucky. I got it for $5.50 for the yard, and that is super cheap, super cheap, because it goes from $15-16 and upwards, and yeah, very cheap. And I want to secure the end here with hot glue, and let's see, I'm just, ouch, wash the glue gun. I'm putting down E6000 all the way. That's a big blob, Lily. E6000 is kind of like a glue you have to have, but I don't like working with it because it's always a mess. Always. Alright. About there. Then I need to hot glue to make it stick where it's supposed to be. Seems like I need to put on more glue sticks. And then secure the end there, and now I can, you know what, it seems to be a little bit too much with the third one, and then these are too close. That's just typical. So let's see if I can move this without messing up too much. They were too much in line. Okay, because I don't like straight lines and things like that. And then Miss Lily here definitely needs to become a tighter crafter. See what I'm struggling with here now? All for you guys. Oh, good golly. Okay. And let me get rid of some laces around me here because I'm going loony now. Alright. And I have some hot glue strings. Okay, so it's now, it looks, oops, where did that come from? Okay, it looks like this at the moment. Okay. Somehow I have 3 scissors going on here now. How about that? I was thinking, I have these game pieces that Diana Spar Marbles have made. I'm not sure. This is like the Lina Cavalieri. She was an opera singer. She was like the queen of it all, and I guess this here is the queen piece, right? Because the king should have a cross on top. I don't know if it's gonna fit. Oh, sorry, camera is off. Okay, I'm not sure if I like that. I want to do some, you know, fun things with it. I usually want to do that. I like this piece a much better, even though it's a king. But we can kind of see through the fingers on that. And it needs to be pushed down a little bit so it's not, the base is too big. And let's treat it a little bit. Wonder how is this looking now. It was all dried out, so it is Inca Gold Platinum. Again, platinum. It's me and platinum. I like textures, you know, for any of the shabby chics you don't need to use any make textures and anything, but for me it's like textures, that's like half of the joy making some things. I want it to be pearly pretty and not necessarily perfect, but I need more there. Ah. Right, not bad. Viva things, I absolutely love Viva. They have the coolest things. You see the shine on it? Yeah. So let's pretend that this is the queen, shall we? And I'm putting on a substantial more amount of glue on these things like this. And I'm putting it a little bit to the side of the vine because I don't want the bend here to disappear behind the chest piece. So I'm elongating the line here, I'm straightening it up, making it more structured with this piece because everything else is so organic. And then now I think I not want to have this here, but I want to have some glue on that because I want to glitter it up. But now let's see, my glitter tray is lost in translation, I think, somewhere. So what do I do? Okay, I can use one of these containers here. One of these. Because I want to, no, I don't want to, oh, what do I want to? See, pretty containers, pretty practicals, and let's see there, and I'm using the 3D crystal lacquer, and this is a fabric flower actually, which I'm putting in the store, or have put in the store. When you see this, I don't need a lot of glue to get the glitter sticking. and I want it only on the edge of the petals. Now I could have used stickles, but I don't have silver stickles, and I don't have icicle stickers or diamond stickles, anything like that. I only have the bronze ones left, so I need to restock on stickles. Kind of fun actually to craft like this, but I'm missing my scrap girls. I haven't talked to them all day. I usually talk and scrap or craft at the same time. Skyping and crafting. So it's kind of well spent time. And there. I think I got it, more or less. Okay, let's dump the glitter. Ooh, that's pretty. Yummy. Let's see. Now I do need a piece of paper to get this back into the bowl. I wonder where my tray is. It's like lost somewhere. Somebody have not done their job when they were tidying up. Really? But I think it would be good with just a little touch of German glass glitter on it to make it a little bit darker. Just a little bit, and it doesn't need a lot, and it won't stick a lot either because the other glitter have taken up most of the space on the surface of the glue, so like that. Pretty. Oops. All right. Okay. I'm gonna heat set it just a little bit. Alright. And I want this flower to be on the side a little bit. Got a glue string there, I don't like it. I don't like to get glue strings on paper because that's more difficult to remove without damaging the paper. So, okay. It's starting to look finished actually, but it's still a way to go here actually. Actually. Okay. Now I used one piece of Diana's pretty. And vintage chic is a little bit about abundance really. So I don't know. I got these ones from Neri for my birthday, and I think, yeah, that's perfect there. Perfect. And then the upper part here. Oops. Could do that. Yep. Again, careful with the glue. Don't use too much. So I don't need that one, but I need some more down here, but it's wrong. I don't know. You know, you can't always explain why things are wrong. That's kind of cool, but I like it that way better. And I don't need those. This applique here in there is really pretty, and I suspect it's vintage actually. It is very different. See here? Very pretty. And I want it to go that way because it's kind of pointing that way, and that looks best in my eyes. Now I have one piece left here, which I can use to elongate out that way and drag it that way out. Right. Now, what more do I have here? I have those. I had these in the store. I'm reordering new, but when you order something, there's always some that's broken or not good enough for sales, and that's the ones I'm keeping myself. So these are loopy. See, it's all crooked. But having something that's sheer here, no, it's actually enough flowers somehow, I think. Yeah. Then leaves. I was going to use these, but I don't think I need them now. Or one there, one there, and then one in the same direction, and there. Yes, that finishes off it from the edges there, very nice. Again, I'm securing the end before I do anything, and then I'm just running around there. Let's see here. Oh, another one. There's some hot glue sticking on it. I don't like that. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing. I was trimming off some hot glue that was sticking on it, which I didn't like, obviously. And there it goes there. And there. And now see, I managed to make it's kind of finishing up this end here. And I'm elongating this line with the appliques with this one. The appliques there. Now her dress is kind of disappearing a little bit, but you get a hint of it, so you understand what's in there. And I'm not pushing down the glue too much, because then all the air I was opting for there in the beginning will be gone. And then I think I'm ready to put on, no, that would be so typical if it's disappeared on it when I want to use it. I just saw it. The little, there you go. Little. And the outer ring. Starting to come together now. And then I have another one. I'm just using that on the back. But I need to cut out the very middle of it. And this is not a doily piece, it's actually, I don't know. I got it, had it for ages. And it's not gonna be perfect, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, somebody's texting me. Okay, friends. Yay. So, and then, I don't know, too big. Unnecessary. That could work because it kind of elongates the line, but no, I don't like that. Then I pull out some stick pins. Too bright, too much. Right, but I think actually, that one too. No, could have used for one more of these simple ones out there. Okay, quick make of a stick pin. Quick. Whoop. Just checking to see that I find approximately what I used. Don't need to be exactly the same, that's boring. That is pretty boring. And I think one rondelle. Use this dark one. Nope. And oops, I have these freshwater pearls. They're kind of cool, but I think I'm gonna, yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Don't need too much. That's too much. That was too quick. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm off frame. Alright. I think that's the quickest stick pin I ever made. You know, when you have to do decisions, you have to do decisions quick. Okay, that's coming off. Not good. Okay. Now I wanna... What's up? It's... Something's going on. My phone is going off. And there I go there. And there you go. And there is just the top and the doodad flowers left. And that will be in part 5. See you then.